Okay, call me crazy, and maybe we cut this part out. I'm not kidding. If me and Mondo are laying in bed and we talk about his feelings
Ooh.
and he expresses them, you bet I'm gonna turn around and be like, "So what can I do for you?" Let's let it out in another way. But because that is so attractive.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's so attractive when a man talks about their feelings.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Usually Isaac's drunk, and then he
See,
lets it all out.
yeah, that's usually the case for Mondo too. Is like liquid courage. That's all they need to open up about their feelings. Is
Yeah.
a little bit of
When
liquid
Isaac's
courage.
feeling a little stressed. Well, that's probably so bad though.
It is.
That, oh my god.
That is really bad. That's one of the reasons that I don't like it when Mondo gets super drunk, because I know he's gonna get emotional, and I don't want him to process his feelings like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
again, because I'm a girl and I cry every 2 days, whoop de freaking do, let it out. Maybe that's why we're able to hold so much mentally, because we let it out and we could talk about it.
Yeah.
Makes me think of my dad. My dad doesn't cry when he drinks. So when does he cry?
When does he cry?
Oh my god, that made me so much.
I always ask Mondo, and I'll ask him maybe like at least once a month. I'll ask him, when's the last time you cried?
Mm-hmm.
And he always gives me the same answer. I don't know. When's the last time I got drunk? I'm like, oh,
Okay.
okay.
All right.
All right.
Well, like, how does that feel though? Like, that's cry. I want to tell my dad, like, cry, motherfucker. Can you show me tears? I've never seen my dad cry.
Oh.
Not even when we lost my uncle.
So there's one fact about men that they are 3.5 times more likely to die from suicide than women, because men, it's hard for them to identify their emotion, it's hard for them to get it out, and they don't reach out for help. They're less likely to reach out for help. So it's a pretty
That's sad.
sad thing if you think about it.
You know, personally, I can think of a couple of men that have died from suicide.
Yeah, same.
And I can only think of one woman that I know
Yeah,
that has
Same.
died from suicide. But I can think of multiple men
same.
that I know in my
Yeah.
personal life.
Mhm.
I know men. I don't know one woman.
Yeah. I think I only know of one woman.
Mhm.
And she was a close friend of
Yeah.
somebody that's close to me. One of my fears is that my husband will be going through something so dark, and that I'll come home to him not being there.
Yeah, no. Mhm.
Especially because we have the tools and the weapons at home for
Oh,
something
yeah.
like that to happen.
Right.
And it's just so much more accessible for men too.
That's
true.
That's true.
That's one of my fears. As much as like, because you never know.
Mhm.
You never know what's actually going on in their head.
Yeah.
I tell him that all the time too. Like, I sit here and I bug you and I nag you to talk to me about your feelings because I care, because I know that that is something that happens.
Oh yeah.
And I don't want him to then fall into that. If he doesn't realize, like, oh, I can ask for help. It's okay to ask to talk to somebody about whatever the heck I'm thinking. And he doesn't have to talk to me,
Right.
but he has to talk to somebody.
That's scary though. It's scary that that's even something that you've thought of. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
because you
scary.
just never know. And I think
Yeah.
it's because, like I said, I know of a couple of men that have died by suicide.
Mhm.
And our first natural reaction is to look at the wife and be like,
You didn't know?
why didn't you do anything? But it's like, we really don't know what happens behind closed doors, and we really don't know how hard she's tried or hasn't tried. It did try or didn't try. So, yeah, I always try to
And
encourage him
it
to
could
talk
be
about
so
feelings.
blind. They could be so blindsided.
Yeah, because
one of the signs of somebody about to commit suicide is them being happy.
yeah,
Is them being so smiley, laughing, being with their loved ones. That's how you know they're about to commit suicide.
That's scary.
But how do you
That's
notice that
annoying.
in somebody
How do you
who's
even know?
always like that?
Right.
Like, to me, and maybe I'm getting a little too personal, but to me, in every setting, not every single setting, the majority of the settings that my husband is in, he is the life of the party.
Mm.
Like, at least when it comes to like his cousins, his
Mhm.
family, his siblings, like, it's always, if Mondo's there, we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
If Mondo's there, okay, everybody's in a good mood. But the moment Mondo's not there, it's like we're all just sitting around twiddling our thumbs. All right, what are we gonna
What
do?
now?
And it's kind of, I don't know. It's hard, and I probably shouldn't be thinking about this, but because I care so much about mental health,
Yeah.
I do think about it because I know it's a possibility.
Right.
I hope that it
Yeah.
doesn't ever happen, but I know it's a possibility. Bree, what do you think are some stigmas around teens since you're a little closer to them,
Mhm.
to their age? Not necessarily that you're closer to them, but
I think they fall into not anyone around them having an understanding of them, and then like
they're like,
adult figures, they go to them and they're like, this is what happened, and either the mom or the dad takes the other side, like their friend side or their enemy side, justify the other's point of view when really they just want to hear you, they just want you to listen to them, or they want you to tell them, hey, like, no, no, I don't even know,
like let's say I
that's
come.
fucked up, like, why would they do that, like, girl, you should know better, or something like that, like.
So if I come to you and I'm the teen, and I say my teacher was giving me so much attitude, she pissed me off, and she was being mean to me for no reason. What kind of response should an adult have to something like that?
Ew, why? I don't know, my response would be like, why, what happened?
So yesterday we were sitting at the table,
Yes.
and my nephew said that we were talking to. Oh, I was
Because
talking
I was baiting Nettie
rage
at Taco
baiting.
Bell. Rage
Yeah,
baiting
yeah.
Nettie at Taco Bell. And we were talking about it at the table, and Nettie was like, oh my god, I was getting her so mad. She was getting me so mad. I was like, I'm rage baiting her. And then Nanito was like, I rage baited my teacher. And we're like, how? And he said, well, I the teacher said my answer wasn't right, so I told my friend, and my friend said the answer and it was correct. And he said I felt like she was being racist because they're both white and I'm Mexican. And I was like, okay. And he was like, and I just kept saying the wrong answer. Uh, That was like, okay, bro.
Yeah, so we started talking. Like, I was telling him, when they expect you to react in a certain way, and you actually react in that way, you're proving them right. Like, you're
Yeah.
validating whatever their thoughts
Mhm.
were about you already.
Yeah.
And I can tell once I didn't like agree with him, like, oh yeah, that was messed up. She shouldn't have done that. And I kind of said, like, I corrected, not corrected, but I had something to say about his action and what his response was. He automatically got on his phone and started scrolling.
Yeah.
So I can tell that that was like his shutdown. And afterwards, I thought about it and I was like, damn, I should have validated a little bit.
Yeah.
But I
It's
also,
validating, even though he was wrong, because I feel like that was wrong.
it was.
But seeing how, like Brenda, she just asked those questions, like, why, what'd you say, what'd you do,
Yeah.
instead of like going defense. Because Nanito and Benji open up to her a lot. Like,
Yeah.
they know, she knows what's going on with them and how many girlfriends they have, how
And
their
I'm sure it's because
crushes.
she
She,
questions how it should be
yeah,
questioned.
and she doesn't really like she's not defensive with their thing,
Yeah.
with their situation.
She doesn't choose a side.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So she's just like, whatever, my son's just expressing himself to me, and I'm just gonna take it in, and
And that's it.
yeah.
Listen without judging, I guess.
Yeah, because they're teenagers, so what the fuck are they doing?
to be honest, even as an adult, I just want to be validated.
Yeah.
If I want to sit here and tell you this person did this and that, you don't even have to agree with me.
Mm.
Just validate it. Damn. That's crazy. That must really, I don't know, not that it must suck cuz that's more
Yeah.
sympathy than empathy, but it's man, that must have been really frustrating.
So yeah, so mothers and parents, just shut the fuck up. Just shut up, even if you think that they're being dumb or they're not doing the right thing. I think okay, because at the same time, you want to tell them when they're doing wrong,
Yeah, I was about to
but just
say.
in a cool way. You know, just be cool about it. Don't be like weird about it. Don't be mad about it, or like don't try to like justify the other people's actions when they don't matter. Just be like, oh, you know what I would have done,
Yeah, I think it's a
or
lot easier said than done
Oh yeah.
because as somebody who's a little bit older, and yes, I'm pulling the age card. As somebody who's a little bit older, my first instinct is to teach that child a lesson. Is you experience something and there's a lesson in each experience. So as an adult, I want to show you that hey, that other person is probably dealing with a bunch of other crap and you're a little piece and you probably made it worse for that person. Because as an adult, I would want to make sure I don't have children, but I want to make sure that I am raising or I am instilling those things into those who are younger than me or anybody really. It doesn't matter what your age is. But I want to make sure that you know, hey, that person is also struggling with somebody. I mean with something. So you want to be kind to that person. Like because they did X, Y, and Z, that doesn't mean you have to take it personal. I want to teach that to the next person.
I think that could be very tricky though,
It can.
because if you do that, then your teen is gonna shut down on you. They're not gonna want to talk to you. They're not gonna want to open up to you. So I think there's it's a tricky way to come and tell them where they're wrong and where they could do better. But most teenagers just want you to listen to them.
But
They
you
can
also
figure
don't
that out.
you also don't want to raise shitty kids either.
Yeah. I get that.
Oh,
And that's what I'm
no.
saying. Like, that's the hard part.
Because you're just gonna have a child that's so defensive with you.
Yeah, they're going to resent you.
They're gonna be like, no, mom never listened to me. Mom didn't care about what I was going through because they only cared about what the other person was going through. They didn't care about how I felt about it.
Yeah. No,
It
and that
could-
makes sense. Like, that's what I'm saying is that's the hard part because you do want to just be a listening ear, but also putting yourself in the parent's perspective. Because right now you're in the teen perspective. Put yourself in the parent perspective, and it's different. It's different. And I think that that's why a lot of parents and teens, that's why they say teens are so hard because there's like they're on way opposite ends and it's so hard to navigate that. And again, we're not parents. We're all speaking from the children's point of view. But I also think that the parent should know or it's important for them to learn when is a good time to correct. And I think that that's more where you're coming from.
Yeah, because it could be a little stupid situation that they just went through, and to them it's the big life, and for you it's like, oh, that was so stupid. Like,
Yeah.
or even to them, they probably thought it was stupid. They just wanted someone to hear, to listen to her story, and to just like, just tell me it was weird what that girl did. Like, it's weird that that girl told my boyfriend, let me wear your jacket.
Yeah.
And you're gonna, and the mom is like, oh, maybe she was cold. No.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Let that
would've
bitch be
been like,
cold.
no, let that girl be cold. I'd be like, girl, and not even if that man does give her jacket, he
Bye.
ain't the one.
Bye.
Okay, he will let a girl freeze.
Right, because it ain't his
Yeah.
business.
But that's like part, like that little those little things. I think those matter, and once they like open up to you, you can tell them like,
I also think that's why I think it's so important to lead with, and this is for anybody that is going to share their feelings or their perspective is, hey, I just want you to listen. I don't need to hear what you got to say.
I tell that to me all the time.
Yeah, just listen to me.
Just listen.
Or sometimes I want to be like, okay, think about what I'm going to say because I need some feedback. And then I'll start with everything else. That takes time to learn,
Yeah.
to be able to do that, to practice that.
We're talking about teens, okay, guys?
Yeah.
They just come home and spill. I don't know. I like hearing the drama my nieces are in, and I love hearing about it. And I don't think I ever get offended with them, what they do or what they say,
Yeah.
because I try to think of myself as a teenager. When I was during that time, I would think that way too, and I think I know. I don't know. My nieces are good human beings to me. Like, they're not bullies to other girls.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Do you ever feel the pressure because you're in the middle? You are an adult.
Well, now that I'm an adult,
Do you feel the
It
pressure
feels-
to be like, oh, I need to tell her she's wrong?
yeah, especially yes.
That's
I've
what a
been
parent feels times 10.
I've been in, yeah, but I just let them talk to me. I'm like, you're not even gonna remember this.
I know. That's
You're
what
not gonna remember that happened to you.
I'm not
So
saying that
it's
that's
like,
wrong. I'm just saying, like, that is what the parent feels
Yeah,
times
I
10.
guess.
But
Sometimes
that
I don't
little
know
bit of
where to
pressure.
draw the line of me being a tia and me being their friend, because it could get tricky and it could they could get real disrespectful with me. But try to keep my cool. I'm like, okay. Or sometimes I
friends
do
right now.
correct them, and I do like, hey, don't talk to me like that. Don't say that bad word in front of me. Like, you can say one bad word, maybe two, but like, if you're cussing,
don't get crazy.
yeah, if you don't get fucking crazy with me, I'm like, I'm like, this is weird. It's
It's
weird
like,
that you're
don't do that.
I'm like, why are you calling me a bitch right now? Like, I don't know what kind of way you mean it, but yeah, no, those parts, it could get weird. Yeah.
I can see that.
I think teens are also viewed as being very emotional.
Yes, they are very.
I mean, their body's going through so much.
And it's their like first time feeling those feelings. Like, as in, like,
And not knowing
adults,
how to
like,
navigate.
we're used to getting those feelings, but once you turn into a teenager, your mom's not gonna tell you, hey, you're gonna feel this part of your life. No, you feel that shit for the first time, and you're like, or like a heartbreak.
Yeah.
It's your first heartbreak.
It's the end of the world.
It's the end of the world. I think once you're as a teenager's like, I'm gonna be a slut now. I'm gonna break.
That's crazy. I hope my nieces do not say that.
No. Oh my god. Or they're just like so heartbroken. And being an adult and getting your heart broken, I feel like that's a whole nother story. I feel like that girl's gonna be like, let me get my glow up. I don't need that meal. Let me go run now. Let me
I
change
agree
my
with that.
life up. No, a teenager's gonna go through her feelings and spiral.
She's going to go through her feelings, and the first thought is going to be revenge. How do I make them jealous?
Mm-hmm. Let me wear another man's jacket.
All along, it was my Tio's jacket.
Pettiness. Oh, let me take a fake photo in the mirror and make them think I'm with another guy. Like, girl.
All along, it's your tia playing
Literally.
along.
I've done a little few for my nieces.
Funny.
That's so funny. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's hard being a teen. Like,
It is very hard.
Must be
We're
very hard.
all going through life for the very first time,
Mhm.
and sometimes teens are expected to kind of get it together on the first try.
Can't.
I can barely expect my grown husband, a grown ass man, to know what his feelings are.
Right.
Yeah.
How do I expect that from a teen?
And you couldn't either whenever you were
Exactly.
Like, I do be having those days though. Like, I just want to cry.
Yeah. And sometimes that's all you got to do
For
is
no
just cry.
fucking reason.
A good cry though can revive you.
You know, after bowling, I cry.
Breathe.
After bowling, I cry in the car with Isaac.
That's a lot of anxiety.
And
Girl, I know you feeling it.
And he's like, are you okay? I'm like, just let me cry. Okay, I just need to cry about this. I was like, I don't even know what specifically thing I'm crying about. Just, I need to cry.
So the stigmas around women, I guess, would be the same thing as being emotional,
Mhm.
and then pair that together with hormones.
Bro.
Nah, you got a roller coaster.
Be on your period.
For real.
On a pay period.
Out of all the phases that you go through, like before, during, and after your period, we probably get one solid good week out of the whole month.
That's true.
One solid good week where I'm like, man, I feel great. I look great. Like, this is good. And then 3 days later, I'm like, I look like crap. I'm so bloated. I got pimples here. My hair's falling out. I'm a mess.
Tough.
That
It's
morning
tough.
where you just wake up skinny. You ever get those mornings?
Yes, that's that
like,
good week.
Ugh, I'm skinny.
That good week where you're glowing, your hair, it's a good hair
I
day.
can't relate on the skinny part, but yeah.
You don't ever
But you feel flatter.
You feel flatter. That day you just feel like
But I know you do. You be waking up, you be like, ooh, I look
my
good.
Yeah.
tetas look good today. Let me
Yeah.
show them a little bit.
Just a little bit.
My skin is clear today.
Yeah.
My
That I
makeup
can
looks
relate
good
to.
today. Like, it's just a good hair day too.
No empieces, Sonia.
I'm sorry, I'm tired.
I'm tired too.
I'm not. I didn't work today.
Get off. But yeah, so women with their emotions, their hormones, anytime a woman shows any kind of like emotional reaction, it's always, oh, she's on her period.
Right.
She's on her period.
Yeah. I'll punch a guy in his face if he ever says that to me.
Mondo,
Let
he'll
Isaac
rage
say
bait
that.
the shit out of me. He'll be like, especially when I'm on my period, he'll be like, well, can't you just stop it? You're in control of your own body, aren't you?
Ah, chinga. Ah, cabrón. Oh, hell no. I would.
Rage
Right.
bait.
It's just so funny whenever you get mad, though. I love getting Eddie mad. I don't know.
She's so cute when she gets mad.
She's so cute when she's about to throw that water bottle. She's like, let me find something. Look, she's finding something right now.
Man, Brie was a professional water bottle dodger in her teen years. Brie would already know. She would just hear the.
I have so many videos where I'm literally purposely rage baiting her. Like, I would say some stupid ass shit. And
Talking
she'd
about
be like,
emotional abuse.
Right.
oh yeah, probably. Oh my god, I never really thought about it like that. Well, anyways, I would just go in
This
her
bitch
room.
didn't
and
even
be like-
apologize.
I would just go in her room and just say something stupid.
We
Or-
were sitting in Taco Bell
Oh
yesterday.
my god.
And this woman.
I know that's gonna get me canceled.
Look,
Nettie, that's gonna get me canceled.
No, because you wanted to rage bait me.
Nettie, that is like
She
cancellation.
said, she literally sat there,
No.
opened up her taco and said, these are like the ones from Mexico.
Oh, okay, that was.
She
It
said,
was-
Oh,
These-
hell
no.
no.
This bitch said, did you know that Taco Bell tortillas are handmade?
He said every time I take a bite of this crunch taco brings me back from Mexico.
This bitch said, straight from Matamoros.
Oh, hell no.
Insulted. I was like, how dare you? She's like, why you get mad? I was like, because me and Mom were both looking at her like, are you fucking stupid? Like, what is going on?
Of course, I don't really think that. I thought it was just funny to get them
Oh,
mad because I
you
know it
wanna
would
know
get
what-
them mad.
You want to know what this bitch told me yesterday?
No, that's the cancellation part. That's where I get canceled, Nettie.
You know what she told me?
I have grown from this
Since last night.
situation. I have reflected on my actions. And this is my apology
Okay,
video.
we all know I took the autism assessment,
Oh, yeah.
right? Came out pretty high.
Yeah, I remember.
And Mom was telling her how Mom found out that she wasn't pregnant of me till she was 6 months.
Dang.
This bitch said, she said, no wonder you came out a little bit autistic because Mom didn't take prenatals for the first 6 months.
Brianna.
Whatever. My Isaac literally said, "Damn, your mom didn't take prenatals with you either." Then the whole pregnancy, and I was like, "What?"
It was fucked up.
That is fucked
It
up.
was so funny though, but it was fucked up.
And this is my apology video. I just want to say those actions are not me anymore. I have reflected over the past hours.
In the past, not even 24 hours.
Guys, oh my god, that sounds so bad. I promise you, it was
It was
just
funny.
rage
It was a lot of
baiting.
jokes. She just likes messing with me,
Rage baiting her sister.
rage baiting me,
Yeah.
seeing
I can't-
how emotional and hormonal I can get.
I try to rage bait Sonia, but Sonia's too good.
She's so mellow.
She's so mellow. She's like, bitch,
Right now I am. You done? Anything else?
Can we move on? You know, Brie, I think I'm gonna have to set a boundary so that you're no longer rage baiting me. Because it's not fair that you like to make me mad because you think it's funny.
This is all pretend, by the way. She's not really setting that boundary.
Gaslighting. You know, when you start to...
I just cannot believe in that boundary. Okay, I'm setting a boundary of you can't throw water bottles at me anymore.
That's fine.
Good.
Catch them.
This girl! This girl!
She's
You know,
so
that's a
good.
natural reaction, though, to setting boundaries. When you decide to set a boundary, somebody is going to be not okay
They're
with
gonna
it.
retaliate.
Yeah. Their first thing is going to be, oh my God, she's really...
No,
It's not that serious.
Don't make me look like that.
No, I'm
That's
not.
A relationship,
It's a fact.
though. I get that other people do that, but I don't do that. I
You were just doing it right now.
Yeah.
Brianna.
Brie, it's okay to admit it.
No, I do not want this on the podcast. No.
Anyways, I'm not going to set a boundary. You rage baiting me because I get it. That's a relationship. I get it.
But if your
I'm
man
just saying
is beating you, that is not.
that goes into like self-defense. All
Yeah,
right, do what you
that's
got to
like a
do.
whole
That's
other-
different. But setting those boundaries could help with your mental health.
Mm-hmm.
It's important. It's important to set them because it protects your well-being. It protects your growth,
And
Your
it builds your
peace.
self-esteem as well.
your resiliency.
Mm-hmm.
It helps with all of that. And it reduces anxiety and stress because you no longer have to worry about it, about having to deal with that and what your reaction's going to be or how that person's reaction is going to be. How do you set boundaries? For those who have never had to set a boundary and don't even know where to start, how do you do it? What's the first step?
I think the first step is to identify the triggers. Identify what is bothering you and what makes you feel uncomfortable and that you just want to put a stop to it. And you got to start small. Don't go crazy and start telling the
Cutting
whole world,
people off.
cutting people off or whatever. I would say start small and be kind but direct when it comes to your boundaries, and use I statements like, instead of saying you piss me off whenever you interrupt me when I'm talking, I can say I statement saying I get frustrated when I get interrupted when I'm talking.
Perfect example. Yes, people
Yes.
are going to take it so much less personal
Mhm.
when you do I statements.
Yeah, I statements, yes. And be prepared for the pushback. Be
Oh,
prepared for them to retaliate, for them to not to be against it and say, really? Is it really that big of a deal for you? Yes,
Yes.
it is. Yes, it really is. And that's why I'm here and I'm saying it. I do get frustrated when I get interrupted when I'm talking.
Yeah.
Because I feel
And
like
that
I
goes
can
for
express
anybody. It's
myself.
not even only against that one person that you're telling.
Right. It's
That
for
goes
everybody.
for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah.
we sounded the same there. Sick.
Gross.
No, that's a really good way to put it.
Mhm.
Know what your triggers are. I think knowing what your limit, what you will and will not accept.
Mhm.
I also think communicating it. Some people, and I know because I've talked to a lot of people about boundaries, and they'll say, yeah, I have a boundary, but they don't communicate it to whoever they're trying to set it
Right.
with, or at whatever moment they're gonna set it, like that they decide to lay down their boundary.
Yeah.
What?
Your mic. You want?
Oh, well, to lay down their boundary. So I think communicating it clearly
Mhm.
with that person and just what?
Nothing.
Why are you laughing at me? What did I
It's a
do?
community.
I said community.
You're all
You
about to say
said
community, but you said communication.
Oh, to communicate. Sorry.
Communicate or whatever.
divide.
Um, communicate it clearly and let that person know, and not just
Let
don't
them read your
internally set that
mind.
boundary and never let it be known, because people will never know what they're crossing if you don't say it out loud.
Right.
And they don't read minds. They don't read your mind.
Yeah, they really don't.
I
Yeah.
gotta stop. I gotta stop doing that. I feel like people read my mind,
Yeah.
but they
no.
don't because they don't do exactly what I want. So
it don't
never
work.
works.
clearly, it never works. I literally
She
tell
learned that the hard way.
Hilarious.
No, literally, Isaac doesn't read my mind. I'm like, read it.
Yeah, sometimes I'll get tempo to tempo with Mondo and be like, can you hear it?
The fuck?
Can you hear what I'm thinking?
I should do that to Milo. Gives me an excuse to get closer.
No,
Get
literally.
closer.
I think another one is to learn to say no.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel
Yes.
nice, but you have to have your best interest. You have to have your best interest at mind first. In mind first.
Best interest for yourself, I would
Yeah.
say, because if you know that that's going to bring you stress and put on more stress on top of what you're already going through personally, don't try to commit to something that you know that it's going to put you in a comfortable, uncomfortable situation,
Yeah.
or knowing that it's going to dig you deeper in a hole that you already are.
Like, what is one of the boundaries that you have set?
One of the boundaries that I have set would be, that's a tough one because I feel like I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm still trying to identify what those boundaries are and how to set them. But right now, I'm trying to, like I was saying, I'm trying to say no a little bit more than yes all the time. And I want to say, I'm trying to say no without guilt.
No, but I was saying, like, what's a boundary you have set? Not that you want to set.
Well,
I-
that's something that I'm starting small. I'm starting small by just saying no to things that I know that I would normally say yes to, that would put me in a comfortable situation, or something that would put more stress on me right now. So right now, what I've been doing just practicing me saying no, because I'm starting small. I'm not starting big and starting to cut people off.
I
I don't
can say
know.
one of my boundaries.
Okay, yeah.
One of my boundaries is specifically with mom when she talks about dad. When she talks about my dad, because
Mhm.
mom experienced a lot of trauma with him. So
Mhm.
she can sometimes get very passionate about the way she
Yes.
talks, and she doesn't paint him as the best person. And
Mhm.
not that he is, but I also don't need to know what he did to you the first year when I was still floating around in his ball sack. I don't need to know all the trauma he put you through, because it does me no good.
Yeah.
If anything, it just makes me have a negative outlook on my dad, and I don't
Right.
want to have that. I have very little memory of my dad, so I don't, like, of the person who he actually was.
Yeah.
I don't want you to tarnish that. So my boundary is not allowing her to continue to talk about him in front of me like that. And I'll just tell her, hey, I know that this is something, like, this was your experience and it's very real, but I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
I'd prefer it if we talk about something else. And I just leave it at that. And now by now, if she starts and I just tell her, mom, I don't want to hear about it, she knows to back off. And she doesn't, like, she won't continue to try to be like, ay, no
Yeah.
más estoy hablando. Like, she doesn't try to justify it. She'll just be like, okay, you're right. I get it. That took a lot of practice, though. I think that's a boundary that I have. I think I have a lot of boundaries when it comes to talking about my dad.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, I have very little and I don't want to ruin what I
Right.
have and, like, what my memories are. Do you guys have boundaries?
One of mine is I don't like confrontational. I don't like being in the middle of things or like someone talking. I don't know. I'm not confrontational. I can't argue. I can't argue on the spot, I guess. Would you say that?
No, I
I
wouldn't
think
say
I could
that.
argue, but I don't like being. I guess like just with. I don't
I think one of your
know.
boundaries is being belittled. Like you won't let somebody continue to think that you don't have a voice.
Yeah.
So I feel like, and not necessarily that it's a boundary, I guess more respect for yourself is that you want to make sure that you have a voice.
Yeah.
Sort of. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like I can be not confrontation. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm a confrontation.
You know what it is? I think one of your boundaries is that if you don't want to talk about something, you won't talk about it.
That's what I mean. Like being like I don't like to be in confrontational, so I ignore it as much as I can, and like I kind of said that, like if you don't stop talking about it, I'm walking away
Yeah.
in that kind of way because I feel like I
But
tell a
is it
lot of
because you're
people like
avoiding something?
no because I need time to think.
Because that's not healthy.
No, I need to think about it. I need to process it before I explode.
Okay.
Before like say like I'm having an argument with Isaac and we're arguing and
Isaac is her boyfriend.
yeah, Isaac's my boyfriend. Well, I'm like say we're arguing about something. I'm like I need you to stop because you're really pissing me off and I'm about to go ham on you and I don't want to do that cuz I'm going to end up saying something I don't mean or I don't really mean it in that way and it could come off the wrong way. So I might as well just shut the fuck up and let me go to my room and let me think about it and let me find how let me see your point of view and let me see my point of view and I want to get like where I can fix that and he's very like I want to fix it right now and I'm a more of a person like let's us fix this in 2 hours. Let's just put a hold on it. We will fix it, but I can't fix it right now.
You're more of a processor.
Yes, I need to process every little thing. Like I need to know what you did. I need to know what I did in that situation.
But do you always come back and talk about it, or do you kind of like
No.
step away and then just?
No, we talk about it.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's healthy. Because I know some people will be like, I need space. And you give them space and they don't ever come back.
No, yeah.
And then it's like, oh, we're going to go on like nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
But like, no, you worked it out in your mind. But my mind is still going crazy with all the questions.
At first I would do that, but then
Yeah.
Isaac would call me out on stuff and
Go Isaac.
All
You know,
right.
Isaac is an emotionally intelligent
He is very
man.
emotional, intelligent man. He really is. He's more intelligent than me.
Yeah.
Sorry to face it, but he knows how to.
You can be very avoidant.
Yes, I am very avoidant person, and he makes me not want to be an avoidant because I care about his feelings.
Aw,
I
look
can't
at
just
you.
think about mine. But yeah,
Yeah.
so that's one of my boundaries. Was like, I need you to stop talking. And I need to go away, or give me 10 minutes, maybe an hour.
Yeah, I think another one of my boundaries too is when I give advice, I make sure that I ask first.
Oh yeah,
Because I don't want to give unsolicited advice and then for somebody to treat me different because I did that.
Right.
So for me, I make sure that I ask first, can I give you advice? Or hey, can we talk about it? And if that person says no, I got to take it because I asked. And I got to just, okay. They don't want to hear it. And I got to respect it. That's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when I know like this person needs to hear this.
Yeah.
This person needs to hear this and they don't want it. Yeah. So sometimes it's to, well, I think all boundaries is to protect yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Most
You're not placing them there for others. You're placing them there for yourself.
For yourself. Yeah.
And if your boundaries don't have a consequence, then they're not functional boundary.
It's not a boundary.
Yeah.
If there's nothing that's going to happen as a result of that, then that boundary it's not there.
Nope.
And only you can respect you can only expect yourself to respect your boundaries. Everybody else, you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
No.
So you got to be able to like hold up to it. If you're going to say, if you do this, I'm going to do this, and you don't do it, it's not a boundary.
I guess I can say my boundary with Ramiro is I don't let him like I don't let him any like the conversation is over as soon as he gets like gives me an attitude or see he's getting frustrated or he starts cursing or anything like that that's negative. I stop the conversation and I give him his time to think and I separate myself. So it's like almost like Brianna, but I see that in Milo to where I just stop it and I'm just like, no, because I don't like the way this is making me feel.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's one of my boundaries that I've
Yeah.
noticed that I've done with Milo
Yeah.
is that I don't once I start seeing those signs, I'm just like, I'm done with this conversation.
Yeah.
Talk about it whenever you're more calm and we'll come back to it.
Yeah. I think that's a really good one, and I think a lot of people, like in any relationship, should have that mindset when it comes to like confrontation,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I know that like mine and Mondo's like our mutual agreement, our mutual boundary, is we can curse with each other, but we will
Don't
not curse
curse
at each other.
Yeah.
That is two completely different things.
Mm-hmm.
The moment you start to curse at me, I'm just gonna walk away. I'm not even gonna acknowledge that you did it. I'm just gonna walk away because that's gonna start a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
And that's gonna get very ugly. And we don't want that.
Yeah, no.
So I think that's a really important one to do too. I think it's really hard to set a boundary without feeling guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Without feeling like, oh, what are they gonna think? Or like, man, I feel bad.
Right.
Cause I mean you're doing it for yourself, but that other person also gonna feel a certain way about you setting a
Right.
boundary.
Yep.
And there's no other way to take it but personal, where you're like, oh, I know they're gonna feel some kind of way, or are they even gonna respect it?
Right.
Are they gonna respect it? Are they gonna actually follow through? But I think that that's how you find your people, and you know
Yeah.
who's there for you and who's not,
And who's not.
because
Yeah.
they respect it.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah,
So to place it, you say it, place it, and stand on it.
that's a good one.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Writing the notes, and I came up with that.
I love
love
that.
Did not find it on TikTok or ChatGPT. I swear. I
Good
swear.
job. That was really
I
good.
swear, guys.
That's good.
One more thing, just remember
Say
that
it.
no is a complete sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
No is a complete sentence. You do not have to explain yourself any further. No.
You know, since you say that, every time like me, like Isaac is like, we're like doing. No, like anything I don't like him doing, I go, no is a complete sentence, Isaac. And he goes, okay. And I use it like that. So I don't, I'd be like, no is a complete sentence, so stop. Like, okay then.
It took me a very long time to learn that, because I was always a yes person. Like mom would ask me to do something and I'd say yes. My siblings would ask me to do something, I'd say yes.
That's
Like
true.
everything was yes, yes, yes. I got to be there and I got to do everything for everybody. Until Mondo was like, just say no. I'm like, what do you mean? How do I do that? Just say no. And I'm like, I
don't
can't
know
do.
how.
I don't know how. I can't do that.
Yeah.
He still tells me now, like, just say no. His new thing is, you know, you're not the only daughter. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I can't say nothing to that.
Okay, so what we want to say is keep your peace, set those boundaries, say it, place it, stand on it.
Period.
Talk to your loved ones.
We're not your therapist.
We're not.
So we're gonna do,
Sparkle of the week.
and you're probably wondering, what the fuck is Sparkle of the Week? What is this point of doing Sparkle of the Week?
What is it?
Sonia's gonna tell you.
All right. So
Nettie's gonna tell you.
Sparkle of the week is just to remind you that it's just to remind you to not forget to pick out the joy that you've experienced and focus on the positive. Don't focus only on the negative. And then we're also going to
Make a
name
goal.
something that we want to work on,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We will
because
go.
we can always do some growing.
It's
So,
all
yeah.
it's all about growth.
yeah. So reflecting on what was good and looking forward to something that you want to improve on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what is y'all's sparkle of the week?
I got one.
Go ahead.
My sparkle of the week is I finally put my house up for sale.
Oh,
And we got our, it's been on the market for 4 days now, and we got our first family to come visit the house today, which was pretty
Okay.
exciting.
That is so
So
exciting.
that's my sparkle of the week. So if you guys are looking for a house in Ruskin,
Hit this girl up.
hit me up.
It's super cute.
Oh, her realtor?
My realtor is
Realtor.
Sylvia Valdinos.
I think so. I
Something
don't
like
remember
that,
her last
Sylvia.
name. It's B something.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yes,
Thank you.
congrats.
I hope that you get an offer very, very
Yes,
quick.
Same. And we are house shopping currently too. So
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
A
exciting.
new home, new home.
Yeah.
I'm having lots of fun sending you, looking at other homes and sending them to you because
Yeah,
We're not-
thank you.
we're
I
not
know,
ready
I love
to-
it. I love that all the houses she sends me are like right down the street from where she lives.
duh.
Girl.
I'd be sabotaging myself if I didn't. Imagine if I send one like in Ocala or something. No. I want you right down the street.
I love it. I love it.
What are you gonna work on this week?
What I'm gonna work on this week, I really need to start walking more. I know I've said that before, and something that I want to continue on working on is walking more. That's something I have not been able to do. I haven't done it since the last time I said it that I walked,
Yeah.
and I've just been so busy. But I know I can find time to go walking, even if it's walking Mia around the block and then going past the bridge and stuff. At least 1 mile. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna go tomorrow. I'm gonna go walk with my friend after work.
Sonia, I hope that you can walk this week.
Thank you.
Yes.
And I hope that you have a really good walk with your friend. It's always easier whenever you have somebody else to do it with.
Yeah.
Bree, what was your joy?
Mine is starting my externship.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty good. I was like, they hit me up. They're like, we found a place, you ready or what? I was like, fuck yeah, give me the day. So they gave me the day. And I started Monday.
Yay.
Yeah, and I go back to I don't want to go anymore.
She was crying last night about
Yeah.
she don't want to do 12-hour shifts.
I don't want to.
Dang,
I want to
that's
work a
crazy.
9 to 5, and I'm just a girl. Not every girl has a hustle in her, and I'm not that girl that has a hustle.
I want to live a soft life.
I want to live a
Okay.
soft life. I don't want to hustle. The fuck? The fuck? Not everyone has a hustle in them, and that is fine.
And what are you gonna work on?
Finding her hustle.
No, guys, I do want to be a medical assistant. I am. I am a medical assistant. I just don't want to work 12 hours, and I think that's fine. So, the thing I'm gonna work on is kind of like yours, though. Is packing my lunch because I don't got time to go anywhere. Yeah, so packing my lunch. Yeah, just accept that I have to work those 12 hours.
When you pack lunch, just be cautious of other people in the office that gotta smell your food.
I know. I made sea boil today.
Seafood boil.
And I was gonna put some for work.
Yeah.
But I was like, no. It's gonna stink up the whole office.
yeah, don't do that. It's
I
gonna be
would say
smelling
stink
like
up the whole
shrimp.
office. Eat your seafood boil.
I don't know. Some people be bringing salmon to the office, and I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Controversial.
It is controversial. Cause my fat ass wouldn't care. I go, no, this
They're
is
like,
me.
y'all want some?
Boundaries. No, I'm just kidding.
But that's another thing. Don't use your boundaries to take advantage of people.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do
Hey,
that.
You know what I mean.
We are not your therapist.
We are not your therapist.
Um,
Oh yeah, what is your sparkle?
thanks. My joy this week was on Sunday. We were watching the game, and it was a very intense game, and we won in the last 2 minutes, and this is
Oh.
the second week in a row
What?
that happens. But it was like, I don't know how it happened because they're just good, but
Wow.
we ended up winning the game.
We're a fourth quarter team.
We are fourth quarter. At this point, we're a 2 minute team.
Well, yeah.
Because-
Last year it was fourth quarter. This year it's
2 minutes. That's cutting it close. I'm gonna have to start billing the bucks for
Yeah.
my therapy because I'm stressing out too much. But yeah, that was my joy. What I'm gonna work on this week? I gotta cook. I gotta cook at home. I love cooking, but I love cooking when I know what I'm gonna cook.
Yeah, that's great. I could just go over and, like, use it for my lunch.
You
This
could.
girl.
You buy the
Instead
food,
of eating it, I can just eat at my house and then go to Nettie's and be like,
pack lunch.
pack my lunch.
I'm here to pack my lunch.
She would too.
I know she
And I
would.
She
would.
would pack it and then be like, "All right,
Bye.
Bye.
I waste no time. Why am I
None.
gonna sit and chat? I came from one thing.
No small talk.
No
this
smart-
bitch, nothing. Not even. How was your day? How was
How
the
you
food?
been?
Nothing.
I don't want to know.
Serve my plate. All right. Deuces.
Bye. She'll be lucky. We'll be lucky if she says bye.
That's one of my boundaries. Don't talk to me. I just came from one thing.
One of my boundaries is don't take my food to go if you don't talk to me.
Ooh.
Oh, I'll kiss you and say hi. Be
So
like,
How was your
"Thank
day?
you."
Oh yeah, good. All right, great. Bye.
Yeah, so my goal is going to be to create a meal plan and actually carry it out. Yeah.
I love that. I love that for you.
Cool. We would love it if you guys would share what your joy of the week is and what is something that you'll be working on for this week.
And don't forget to let us know what topics you guys want to hear about in the comments.
Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcast,
Algo más?
and comment. Yeah, all the platforms you could think of, we're on there. Comment, like, and subscribe, and turn on your notification bell.
Yes.
Thanks for listening.
Do it.
All
Okay,
right.
ready? 1, 2, 3.
Bye.
Bye.